So make sure you shake it very well. Give it a little bit of a test spray. This stuff can come out kind of gloppy at first. Alright, so basically what you want to do is just start in this type of motion, back and forth, 2 to 3 feet. You're going to see how it kind of comes out wet, maybe even a little bit white. Let it dry. Look at the drying time on your bottles. Some will say you're supposed to let it dry for 3 hours, some says 6 hours, some say 12 hours, some say 24 hours. But start with your fly on top. This is the most important part as far as keeping your waterproofing and keeping yourself dry at night. Like I said, make sure it dries. And then the next, in my opinion, next important part is right here, on this seam right here, where this kind of reaches the ground. And then third most important and last and not least is the door. Make sure you get your door really well. And then of course, spray the body of it. Take your time, don't rush, get it coated really well. Let it dry all the way before you pack it back in your bag. And just as an FYI, I always kind of spray the bag too, because if it rains, it's one of those things that you don't want this to get all ruined either. So hope that helps. Good luck. Here's a quick little instructional video on how to waterproof your camping tent. This is something that's probably about $5 or $6. It's not expensive. It's basically a silicone water guard. This one particularly says it only requires 1 application instead of 2 like other products, but essentially all this is you're going to spray this water repellent all over the tent. One of the things about the video that's important is make sure that your rain fly is on. This is the most important part of this. Make sure it's on and completely spread out. You'll notice how the hooks are down there, so it's straight. Make sure the door is closed, and you really want to get these seams right here. See all these seams like this? You really want to spray your seams, especially even on the rain fly, even though it should be essentially waterproof. Get these seams real good, because that's kind of how you get a little bit of leak. Don't forget this seam right here as well. This is really important if you really get in a big rainstorm. And then of course pay a lot of attention to the door here. If you have a window in the back, this particular one does not. It's just a straight fly on the back. Just make sure you hit that window in the back too.